Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Wellness Wednesday. We have with us the fabulous Sandy, who is going to be sharing with us beautiful, essential tips regarding essential oils. Hey, Sandy, how's everything going today?
Hey there, Miss Michelle. It's going terrific. How about yourself?
Blessed as always. And you just told me that you're getting ready to do something essential right now.
Totally. I have my water bottle. This is about a 20-ounce water bottle. And I have my MetaPWR metabolic oil, and I am putting 2 drops in it
Hmm.
as we speak. Totally. Yep.
Awesome.
Then I just give that a little shake and drink it down.
So tell us a little bit more about this MetaPower oil that you're putting in there.
Well, this is a blend that was actually reformulated by doTERRA
Hmm.
just almost a year ago, 2 years ago, maybe. But
Okay.
the Meta talks about using our brain and metabolic health, but the PWR stands for Personal Wellness Realized.
Mm,
And so this
okay.
is this is something we do personally. The MetaPower blend actually has grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, a dozen other things, not a dozen, probably 5 other things. But it actually helps to curb sugar cravings. It
Mm.
helps to stop the maturation of fat cells. Oh, do we all want our fat cells to get bigger and plumper? No. And it actually can help support our metabolic health. Those are just a few of the things it does.
You know what I really love about MetaPower is the realization that I'm not sure if you guys know this, but less than 7% of Americans are metabolically fit, meaning 93% of us have screwed up metabolism. So something like MetaPower is a godsend.
Yeah. It's totally great. And it's actually part of a system. And if you want, I can tell a little bit about the system, but this oil is fantastic. I use it every day. Love it. And it helps me to drink the water I need to do and also keeps me hydrated, but it also helps with that metabolism. I do find it cuts sugar cravings. So I tell people when I don't want to eat chocolate, I put MetaPower in my water.
And to give a little history, a little fun fact history about MetaPower, as you said, it was a reformulation of a previous oil, and that previous oil was slim and sassy, right? But apparently, the guys didn't quite like the fact that they wanted to take the slim and sassy because guess what? Metabolic disturbances and imbalances go across the gender lines. Men and women have issues with metabolism, but guys don't exactly want to carry around a bottle of Slim and Sassy.
No, actually, my mentor said, I keep telling doTERRA we need to rename it Cut and Confident. Have a
Okay.
separate men's blend. So they just reformulated, and actually, the scientists were busy in the lab, and they found that by increasing the grapefruit and I think the lemon, they just did a couple tweaks, but it's got cinnamon and other things in it that help with metabolism, and it actually just helps support healthy lifestyle, healthy weight. So
Mm-hmm.
I they did testing on it and found out that this was so superior to the Slim and Sassy. Slim and Sassy had been effective for people, but
Mm-hmm.
this over time the results actually increased and the weight loss went up rather than kind of staying stable. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's part of the disruption in the fat cell maturation. So
And I know personally, one of the things that it has helped me with is um, being able to properly utilize the sugar in my foods. So I was testing myself one time with a continuous blood glucose meter, and I ate some ordinary food that I ordinarily eat, and I decided to try out the MetaPower. See, hey, what's going to happen? And my goodness, my blood glucose levels plummeted. I mean, they went down really low. And so what I realized was, okay, I don't take it on a consistent basis, but I do take it when I know that I'm taking a particular meal that is higher in carbohydrates than I know my body ordinarily handles well. So whenever that is the case, like if I'm taking that chocolate cake, I'm definitely putting some MetaPower into my water. And another good thing, ladies, if you go back into one of our previous episodes where we did the recipe for Good Girl Moonshine, I'm telling you, putting this MetaPWR into your Good Girl Moonshine, that is a 1-2 suck it to me punch to not only curb those cravings and hydrate, to curb your escalating blood glucose numbers. And as Sandy said, those fat cells, if you are not careful, they continue to grow fatter and fatter and fatter because you don't lose those cells. When you lose weight, you're not losing any of those fat cells. They're just sitting there hanging around. So if you want to make sure that they don't plump up again, this is a good blend to use.
Yeah, and I like that. I do want to just go one step farther and talk about the fact that eventually you're going to lose fat cells because all the cells in our body regenerate over time. And I don't know a specific amount of time on fat cells, but there is a time limit expiration when all of our cells die. But the deal is, if you keep putting this in your water every day, or if you don't like the taste of it, some people don't. I don't know what's wrong with them, but if they don't, you can get it in a gel cap and take it that way, just one of those a day. Some people take more. I just like it in my water throughout the day. But then as those cells are regenerating, those newer cells don't have the opportunity to grow and grow. And your fat cells stay smaller. And we know that
Mm-hmm.
fat cells encapsulate toxins and things. So helping to get rid of those and then to stop the growth is a big deal. Can I
Yeah.
share with you the other two products in the system? Would that be all right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because as you said, MetaPWR goes along with an entire system.
It does. So there's two other products. This is the MetaPWR. It's called Assist. And all you need to remember about this is these are capsules. In fact, I'll just take one out. They're tiny. They're really tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you see that? And
Yeah.
these actually have berberine, mulberry leaf, all these things that are clinically proven to actually decrease post-meal glucose spikes. And
Mm-hmm.
the things that you were talking about with this, it supports healthy blood sugar and keeps those responses within a normal range. I know people that are already on things that do that. There's some prescription things that people are used for that, and they have some really serious side effects. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of people are finding that this is an answer to their prayers to get rid of those side effects. So I love this product. I usually take it before I do a high carb meal just to keep those blood sugar spikes in normal range. And that's the recommendation on it. You can take one of those a day. Some people take more, but I just try and plan and do that 30 minutes before my high carb meal. And
Mm-hmm.
then this is the other piece of the puzzle. This has MetaPWR oil in it. It's a hydrolyzed powder. And this is our collagen with NMN. And if you don't know what it is, look it up because it's just too many benefits for me to tell you about. But we're the only collagen that has NMN in it. And you want to talk about anti-aging, about mood boosting, sleep enhancing, metabolic power. This is great for joint pain, things like that, those connective tissues. Can I say joint pain here? At any rate.
Well,
um,
you can talk about how it's affected your joint pain
this
because it's
has
your.
been terrific for me as far as, again, decreasing joint pain. I have two artificial hips, and those are the only things that I want to have artificial in my body. Um, they've done very, very well. But when you get into the times where it gets cold, we just had a cold snap where everybody was pretty well locked in your houses for a week here in Tennessee. In Tennessee. Wow. Yeah. I mean, when you get in single digits and the snow is there and the ice on top, nobody goes anywhere. But at any rate, nobody was going to the gym. So I made sure I was taking my MetaPWR, all three products, and just doing some movement around the house. But
Mm-hmm.
it has helped with the pain and inflammation. More than that, it has helped my sleep and my energy levels. For some people, it makes them tired. So I tell them, try it out with your body. If it makes you tired, use it at night. If it makes you energized, use it in the middle of the afternoon when you have that slump. So I usually take that MetaPWR, I put it in a 4-ounce water bottle and shake it up. And I take that collagen powder generally after lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So and
Okay.
it's fantastic. This whole system works together though to
Yeah.
help support the metabolism in beautiful, healthy ways. I just love the way it works together. I know that, when you eat a high carb meal and you feel a little sluggish, if you have taken that assist before that,
Mhm.
Um, I'm just gonna tell you, it just moves things along pretty quickly after your meal. There's no sluggishness left there. So
That is fantastic. I'm glad that you had that personal experience that you are able to share because really and truly, what I share with everyone is know your body or get to know your body because different things will affect people in different ways. That's why I tell people whatever you're using, pay attention to your body's response afterwards because it's always talking to you. It's just a matter of number one, are you listening? And number two, do you know how to interpret what it's saying? So I love that you're able to share your personal experiences with the whole MetaPower system. And ladies, what we're going to do is we're going to include some links in the bottom for you to be able to learn more about MetaPower and to be able to get some MetaPower for yourself if you think that it will be beneficial to you. And I encourage you to at least try it out because unlike the medications that we're all being bombarded with, this stuff is not going to screw up your system with some crazy wonky side effect. So
so
I,
true,
I
so
encourage
true.
you to use
Yep.
nature's wonderful essentials. And any last words for us, Sandy?
I was just going to say, this collagen stuff, I had never taken collagen before and didn't
Hmm.
realize what it did for hair growth, for nail growth, and just overall your skin. I've gone into a couple of doctor's appointments lately, my dentist, and then who else was I? I don't know. Oh, my chiropractor. And they're like, "Are you getting younger? What are you doing?" Well, I'm using the stuff that I thought I would start using. Well, your
Well,
skin
I
just looks
tell you,
really great laying in
you
the
are
dental
looking
chair. Your skin
you
looks
are
really
looking
great.
good.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. So, ladies, until next Wednesday, I look forward to hearing any of your comments or questions in the chat. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to share this with others that you think would benefit from the information. And click on the notification bell so that you can be notified of when we drop the next episode of Wellness Wednesday Healing with the Power of Nature's Essential Oils.